Hi, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a game changer that has happened to me in the last 2 years on the farm. And that's going to be something as simple as going from this EarthWay flimsy spreader to this game-changing solo spreader. And I'm going to go over the pros and cons of each, what could be used for each, and how you can make a huge change on a farm and a lot less frustration with just a little bit of effort. Stick around. Okay, so let's first start off with the spreader I've been using for the last probably 10 to 15 years, and that is the EarthWay. Okay, I have nothing against EarthWay. This bag has served me well, and this is not the one I've had for 10 years, obviously, but I have used these, and have they gotten the job done? Yes, they have. But has there been a lot of frustration with it? Yes, and I'm going to show you a couple of those things. First off, that I want to show you is, yeah, it's very lightweight. Okay, it is. That is one advantage, okay? But the first thing I don't like is this right here. So this is just the clip that you clip on your strap when you put it over your shoulder and it clicks in, okay? But what I want to show you is that's plastic. Okay, so this piece right here is plastic, and you can tell it's just part of the base. This is probably my third one. I've broken this off many times. This is probably my third one in the last 3 years. There is some significance to me telling you that because the price of 3 of these is a lot less than the other spreader, so keep that in mind. Second thing, and the most annoying thing that I do not like about this, is when you're going to fill it up, you have to turn this so that you can set it flat, okay? And then when you go to open it, you spread this open, putting your seed in. You touch this, the seed hits on it, this collapses, seed goes all over the place. You have to pull it back up. Now imagine doing this and it's 100 degrees and you're trying to just get out here and seed. So as you're seeding, you can see now, just with a little bit of wind, how this is collapsing, okay? You can get right here and see. I've not touched it, but when you're spreading seed and that falls and it goes all over, okay? Now, in defense of EarthWay, there is a plastic piece that you can get that you put in here and it holds it to somewhat of an extent. It still doesn't. For me, okay, this is me, this is not, a lot of people may feel completely different. For me, I don't want an additional piece of equipment that I have to haul around like a plastic flap to go into the bag. I really don't want that when I'm out in a field on my back 40 with seed, and all of a sudden I look and I can't find my plastic flap, and now I've got to deal with that all day. So that's a big one. Another thing is, and you'll see the comparison, see, even zipping it, a comparison is the strap, this one to the other. See how this is like this and then it goes flat? That's because it sits right here when I'm spreading, okay? So it's cutting into my shoulder. Now, I have a buddy of mine, Matt, that swears by these. I think he swears by them because this is the one he's probably used and his dad probably used and whoever. So I respect that about it. But I did get him when he was talking about how much he loved it and was joking about me being a sissy with my shoulder and it cutting in. I did go in and I found on Amazon they have a seatbelt strap that you would put on your seatbelt, and you'll see some people that have them on there and they're fur. I actually bought one and I put it on here and it worked, and I gave Matt one too, and he used it. But in the same instance, it's like the plastic piece. You're buying a piece of equipment, now you have to go out and find ways to make things more easy, okay? I don't like it for that. Another thing that I don't like is that when I'm putting a large amount of feed in here, especially any type of heavy fertilizer, this gets, you hear that? You hear that right there? That's already the gears because I haven't been able to grease it. I'm going to show you another thing on the other seeder that will show you why that doesn't happen, okay? Here's a big benefit of this when you are when you're using this, okay? Let's say you've got some fertilizer, and fertilizer does eat up all the bottom. You can look and see all of this is just straight up plastic. I mean, it's gonna, you know, there's no way to get any oil in here. Yeah, I'm sure you can spray some WD-40 here and do all that. Again, I'm gonna show you an easier way to do that. But one of the things that is nice about that is you can come over to let's say you've been spreading your fertilizer all day. You can take this handle off, it unscrews right here, and then you can dunk it. And I've done this with some Dawn dishwashing detergent. You can throw it right down in there. You have your soapy water in here, and you can really get any type of chemical or anything off of there. I do like it for that, and I've let it soak and change the water out to try and help it out. So overall, yes, I've used this for probably 10 to 12, 15 years. I don't know the exact time. And it's done its job, but I'm just upgraded. I'm going to show you now one that's going to be the game changer. Okay, now let's talk about the game changer. Okay, this is the Solo spreader. I'm going to put a link down below, just like I am with the Amway, because look, you may like the Amway and some of the features that I talked about that with being able to dunk it. So, but the Solo, I'm going to put a link down below, and I'm going to show you the advantages to this and the disadvantages. Number one, I'm going to go through the same way we do it. Number one is, here's your top. See that? It's clear. I can set this right down on the ground. I can fill my seed. There is no falling over. It's got a good flat base that allows for it not to go anywhere. This is the number one thing why I love this. And there's a bunch of reasons why I do. I also like the clear cover, okay? So you fill that up, you shake it a little bit, get it flat. Clear cover goes on that easy, you're ready to rock and roll, okay? Now, number two, I told you about the strap on the EarthWay. Look at the size of that. This is stock, guys. This is stock. I've used this thing for the last 2 years, and it has not crimped yet. You don't see it doing like this, okay? And I'll tell you why. It comes with that. So you can adjust where you want it on your shoulder. Now, on this, let me show you. When you put it on, you lay it flat, you bring it around, okay? And it's different than that one. This is plastic, but that's metal, okay? Clips on just like that. Now, I like this a lot more. Yes, it's higher, and you can adjust it a little bit if you want, but if you look, this is even with my waist, okay? This is completely even with my waist. I can walk. I can still bend over if I need to get something. The bag's not falling forward, nothing. I can walk just like this. It's also got that strap, as I talked about, right here, to where I can bring it up. Look how easy this is to get on, okay? And then I can take the strap, and let me tell you something. When you're walking 15 acres with this, and you're going through the woods, no matter what you're doing, that makes a difference right there. Also, right here, I can hang my hand. This is not really any more heavier than that. It is a little bit, but not enough with the strap and things to make a difference. I can spin right here, okay? So that's what I want to show you, okay? Now, take this off. Again, there's a couple of things I want to show you that you're going to like about this. Number one, it's got a centerpiece right here that's going to allow you to spread your seed to the left. You can go in the center, which is where I've got mine, or you can go all the way over to the right. A lot of the guys that do deer hunting like that, because if you're going down a lane, you want to just do a center spread, you can. And here's another kicker too, where you're going to save some seed. This flap right here, okay, simple as that. You got a little screw, you can take that off if you don't like it. I love it because when I want to keep that seed from going behind me or getting down in my boots, I can put this up and it spreads out. It's perfect for that, okay? Another thing, look at the reinforcements on this. Just as something as simple as that, that's metal holding in place. Here is your volume of what you want to have it come in and out. I like that too. Yes, it's plastic, but you can slide this very easily where you want it, okay? See how easy that is? It's got your markings on here. Do your gauge, tighten it down, and then when you are spreading, let's see if I can get this around. When you're spreading, you just reach down and turn it, okay? Just like that. So you get where you want, you start spreading, turn it on, start your spreading. Okay, that's nice. Now I talked about in the other one the gears and where it was grinding a little bit. That is fertilizer, seed, whatever, that's wear and tear, and that's lack of lubricant, okay? So I'm gonna show you something. This is another thing. See this right here? This comes right out, okay? You can get your little knife, barely pull it, comes right out. You can fill that up with just some all-purpose lubricant, which is what I've done last year, and all the gears in here stay smooth, okay? Again, these are the little things that, yeah, you're paying a little bit more for this, 20 bucks more, but it is lasting a whole lot longer, okay? That right there is huge, okay? Once a year, I take it out, I put a little bit in, and it really doesn't leak, so you don't have to put a couple drops, put it back in there. Now, what do I not like about it? There's only one thing that I can really find that I don't like about this, and I'm gonna show you right now. And this is more me than anything. I was talking about being an idiot. This is one of them. All right, see where this is turning? See right here where this is turning as I'm cranking? See, I'm cranking this right here. When I'm hot and sweaty and I'm up there and I'm looking for my gauge to be able to turn, there it is. And I go and reach, that does not feel good. You see my fingers hitting that? That does not feel good. There's no fix for that. I don't know what you would do. But that is big time, okay? I want you all to understand, I want to reiterate, I don't have anything against EarthWay. I've used those forever. But this is like going from the EarthWay, which is, you know, let's say a Lexus, up to an Aston Martin, and this is the Aston Martin. I will never go back to the cloth bag again. It's good, it's compact, yeah, you can throw it in, and you know, hey, it's, you know, you throw it in the back of the truck and you can sit back there and get busted up or whatever. I take care of my stuff anyway, so I'm never gonna really do that. But this right here is great. And I will tell you something, you don't need this on just a farm. So I've let people borrow this when they've even just been spreading out in their yard. So ladies, I wanna tell you something. You wanna get something for your husband for Father's Day, you know, for anniversary, whatever. This is something that he will not say, what in the world did you get that for? He'll use it one time and he will love it. So think about that a lot. This is not just for, excuse me, a big farm. I have a 500-pound spreader that I put on the back of the tractor, and when I'm doing 20 or 30 acres, I will use that. But if I'm doing even 5 to 6 acres and I want to get a good carb burn, I like to get out, combine my farm with my workouts. If I want to get out and do a good carb burn, I can do this. It also allows me to know exactly where the seed is going and where it needs to go in those little nooks and crannies. I hope this helps. Again, put a link at the bottom. This will be a game changer for you. Cleaning wise, another note real quick, cleaning wise, take this off, fill it up with water, put a little bit of soap in it, spin it a little bit, you're fine, you're good to go. Sorry I didn't cover that. You have any questions, comments, leave them in the comments below. I will get back to you, and have a great day. Thanks.